Seneca Creation story, as illustrated and retold by Bill Crouse. In the beginning of time, the world as we know it was dark and covered with water. The only place where people lived was in the sky world. In the center of the sky world grew a great tree, the tree of life. On the tree of life, all kinds of fruits grew and were the food of the people in the sky world. One day, a woman who was going to have a baby craved the roots of the tree of life in the center of the sky world. She went to the tree and began to dig at its roots. She dug a short time and created a hole in the floor of the sky world. She dug more and more. She was curious what was down below. She fell through this hole in the sky world. The only thing living down below were water birds and animals. A flock of great birds saw the sky woman falling and came to her aid. They flew close together and carefully carried her down towards this world covered with water. As the turtle swam by, he offered his back as a resting place for the sky woman. The birds carefully placed her on the turtle's back. She was lucky she happened to grab some of the roots from the tree of life in the center of the sky world before she fell. She had those in her hands, and once again, the water animals helped her out. One by one, they dove underneath the water, trying to secure some of the bottom. The one that was successful was the muskrat. He gave a little bit of dirt to the sky woman, and she mixed it with the roots from the tree of life from the center of the sky world. She planted the roots on the turtle's back. She began to dance around it, and like magic, every time she made a complete circle, it grew a little bit more. In no time, the entire turtle's back was covered. Plants began to grow. As she danced, each time the turtle began to grow, and she made a new world for herself. In a short time, she gave birth to her baby, and she had a daughter. Her and her daughter did this special dance, and the world grew and grew. She taught her daughter all the things she needed to know in this new place. Very soon, the sky woman's daughter became a young woman. One night, she had a dream. A man appeared in her dream telling her that she was going to have twin boys, that these twin boys have a special duty, and he placed 2 arrows crossways on her stomach. One arrow was blunt and one arrow was sharp. When she awoke from the dream, the arrows were there for real, and she told her mother. In a sad turn of events, the sky woman's daughter gave her life, giving birth to these twin boys, leaving the sky woman to raise the twin boys by herself. When these boys were born, she looked over the twins. She saw the first one born, a nice strong baby, the right-handed twin. The second born was the left-handed twin, and he was a little bit smaller, and the sky woman took pity on him and showed him favor. At the site where the sky woman's daughter was buried grew 3 plants known as the sustainers of life: joheko, the corn, beans, and squash. These would sustain the people in future times. The sacred Indian tobacco also grew from that spot. The twin boys had special creative gifts. The right-handed twin created many beautiful, useful things for this world. He picked up some of the earth and molded it into the shape of a human. He breathed his own life into this human being. He made different kinds of people and placed them in different parts of this great turtle island. The left-handed twin was jealous, and he created many poisonous, hurtful things. He saw the roses that were created by the right-handed twin and put thorns on them. He tried to create a human being, and the closest thing he could do was create the primates and the monkeys. They went back and forth, trying to outdo one another. The left-handed twin created many hideous beasts that would torment humans. The left-handed twin sneezed, and all the sickness and hatred that infects the world spread all over. Things got so bad between the twin brothers, they decided to do battle, to decide who was going to rule this new world. Each chose a weapon. The left-handed twin created and chose a long thorn, a sharp thorn, as his weapon. The right-handed twin chose a deer antler for his weapon. They battled long and hard. Finally, the right-handed twin overcame the left-handed twin, and he held him down and had him at his mercy. He took pity on the left-handed twin and banished him to the underworld. He banished him there with his fiercest creations. There to this day, those hideous beasts are hiding in the dark. And the left-handed twin is always trying to influence the people. The right-handed twin continues to watch over his creation and watch over humankind. The left-handed twin and the right-handed twin are a part of everyone. We all need to find peace and a balance between these two sides. Daniho.